Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. I'm Cam Ashburn and Luke Maddox. Lady Mustangs got the big win over the Lady Panthers in the opening game. Getting ready for the Mustangs and Panthers. Mustangs coming to tonight's game 15-5. You reverse that, and that is what Lewis County is, 5-15. And it appears with the win on Tuesday night that the Mustangs are, if they can hold serve, which, you know, listen, Mount Pleasant's not a bad basketball team. They are 16-5 themselves. Their only loss in district, they've not played They're playing Summertown tonight. That's their first time they played Summertown. Their only loss in district is to Loretto, and it was a 58-44 game. Not 14 points, but here at home. But it appears that the Mustangs can hold serve, that they will win the district headed into the tournament play, which is, you know, always big. Region is not as tough this year,
right,
as it has been in years past. Coach Titz may disagree with that. I'm sure he has scouted it thoroughly already. He knows everything about it, more than I do. But historically, it didn't appear that it was going to be as tough as what they had faced the last couple of years. But, you know, I think in 2A, Luke, that's where you start noticing it more of a gap is on the boys' side.
Right.
Girls, I think until you get to now 4A, even some 3A, but until you get to that upper class, the top elite teams of the upper class is what separate on the girls' side. Now, and on the boys' side, it's class to class.
Right.
It's a separation.
Yeah.
It's a clear cut. You know, you look back at single A. If Loretto stays in single A the last couple years, you have to think they're playing for state championships.
Yeah.
For sure. In the same way with the girls. I mean, but at the same time, Double A is a little different. Of course, Giles County last year comes in here, has a really good run down the stretch in district, goes on and goes all the way to Murfreesboro at the end of the year. Nick Campbell had those guys playing really well. Well, now Giles County's up with Lawrenceburg in AAA.
Yep.
And so they're out of the district, and it leaves all four district teams advancing the region here, which is a crime. Should never happen.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And just like there's some football districts out there, or regions, that they all make the state playoffs. And I get it. It's a geography thing. It's a numbers thing. There's some weird things in Tennessee. I get it. Travel's never great. Your travel at Lawrenceburg was terrible.
Yeah, it was awful.
Loretta's travel for listen, we know what terrible travel is for a region.
Right.
Having to go all the way over to above Jackson for region, which is we would literally drive through two other regions to get to our region.
Yeah, like White County, that's Sparta. That's 3.5 hours away. That's where we went my junior year.
For region.
Yeah,
your region's bad too,
Yeah. But then we went to Tech, which was freaking awesome.
Well, but it's still a long way.
But it was awesome.
2.5 hours, 3 hours, any way you cut it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what the answer is for any of it. For the rural schools, you're going to get shortchanged. It's just any way there is. It's just any way you cut it. You know, if you're in Metro Nashville or bigger metro area, then sure, stuff is more closely packed in there and whatnot. But when you get to Loretto, Lawrenceburg, Summertown, Collinwood, it gets kind of goofy.
Right.
So Corbin Reynolds still out. Got a cast on his hand now. I was hoping Coach Titz would come up here during the halftime of the girls' game and talk to us, and we would get to ask him what's going on. The latest, anyway. That's a big piece of your puzzle. It's missing.
That's your true point guard.
He is a true point guard. And, of course, had the big win against Summertown on Tuesday night. He hadn't played in that game either. Bowie set to tip it off, and it will be controlled by Loretto. Inside to Bowie. Goes strong. Left hand, no good. Jackson put back good. And just like that, Mustangs on the board. I thought Bowie come out a little aggressive. Of course, last time, Friday night, he went up for the dunk, and a lot of people felt there was a dirty play there, and he hit the ground hard. And he went out of the game, didn't come back in, so he may have a little something to prove. And there's a turnover. Pass was intended for Julian Jones, and he couldn't hang on to it. A little out of his reach, so Loretto will get it right back. Bowie, nice feed inside. That's got the roles reversed there. Jackson's fouled. We don't get a call. Loose ball on the floor, and Lewis County going to come out with it. So Robertson was the one posted up, and Bowie was the one on the wing feeding him. Panthers drive, and nice arching shot right over the top of Bowie.
Bowie tipped it, and it still went in.
Still went in. So Phoenix McDonald and Coach Tips already getting a timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:57 to play here in the first on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. Timeout. Just over a minute gone by in the game. Loretto has the basketball. 2-2. Inside to Bowie. Bowie goes up, and there is, oh my gosh. We get a jump ball called. It will go to Lewis County. I thought the ball had to kind of, I thought there had to be more to it than for that to be a jump ball. I mean,
really thought the ball had to be steal.
Yeah. Shot put up again by McDonald, no good. Loose ball rebound, and Jones is going to get it. Shot up, no good. Bowie gets that rebound. Here comes Tidwell to the lone senior, Seymour. Bowie, three-point line, back to Seymour, looking inside. Mason's posted up. Bowie's going to shoot the NBA range three, in and out, no good. It looked good. It was about a quarter way down the cylinder, and it said no thank you. Lewis County on offense. Going to drive, shot put up, no good. Jones tipped back, no good. Jackson Robertson gets the rebound. He's going to run with it across midcourt. He's not waiting. He kicks out the Buttram straight away. Seymour fires a 3-2. Yeah, it's going to be good. Thought he shot it a little too hard. I was wrong. And that's 3 points, and it's 5-2. Mustangs lead. And steal by Mason Tidwell. Got on the floor after that one. Jackson Robertson on the fast break goes up, and too strong. Went over to his right hand, and it kind of threw him off. Loretto maintains possession. Tidwell gets pushed. Seymour for three, in and out, no good. Tipped out of bounds. That was definitely last touched by Bo Banks, but Mr. Martian decides that he wants it on the go to Lewis County, which everybody has their opinion. Some are just wrong. Lewis County with the basketball. Ray goes in the corner to McDonald. To Hull. Bounce pass to Banks. Banks looks back door. Reverse layup rejected by the rim or the backboard, and fighting for the loose ball, and it goes off of Bowie as he couldn't corral it, and Lewis County was able to get it to go off of him. So that will inbound. Banks will be the one throwing it in. 4:38 to play. Loretto leads by 3. I think he's the one that he also teed up Jake Moore with an for Kaufman.
Yep.
Jake didn't say anything to him. There's a push and a foul. There's also a technical called in the girls' game, and all the girl did was hand the ball back to him. Probably don't know what we're talking about, but if you're listening, we're just having a conversation with ourselves here on the live radio. That's how that works. Fouls on Buttram. Lewis County ball. And tumbling on the floor, 3-point shot, no good. Out to Wilkerson. Wilkerson stretches it out. Gets a little hand on the hip. Back out. Seymour straight away for 3 in his green shoes, knocks it down. When you bring your green shoes, I bring my green hat. What reference is that from, Luke? What movie?
Good question.
Old school? You bring your Snoop Loop. You bring your green hat. You don't remember that? You never watched that movie, have you? Probably a good thing. That was an intended pass that ended up being a shot off the rim, no good. Rebound Buttram. 8-2, Loretto leads. Seymour inside to Aaron. Aaron gets it blocked. Might have got a little hand check. We play on. Driving in is Hull. Shot no good. Rebound Buttram. It's a good look, just couldn't get it to fall. Oh, Jaden got away with a walk there. That pivot foot was sliding. I'm all right. I've missed a lot of calls. Just miss them all. That's fine. Seymour going to run point here. Here comes Mason out here. He's like, okay, that's enough, big guy. You go down and you spot up for your 3-pointers. He had 33 in a game earlier this year. Mason for 3. Good. That kid is so good. Timeout. Lewis County. 11-2. 2:35 to play in the first. It's all Mustangs here on the X Sports Network.
Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobile. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Welcome back. Lewis County with the ball. Banks, 3-point shot. Good. Lewis County up to 5 now. I'll give a quick shout out. Even though they're my friends, Jackson Robertson untouched all the way in. And I do kind of, I guess, work for them, with them, whatever you want to call it. But if you see Ben Luna or Kevin Wright out, A.J. Good, pat them on the back. Another turnover. Loretto with the ball now. Hayden Buttram in the paint. But what they were able to pull off in the last few weeks with the middle school tournament, all the games getting rescheduled, plus all the high school games that were committed to, pretty remarkable that they were able to do that. 3-point shot coming from Banks, and he knocks another one down. They might want to guard him now. But they have covered, I believe, every one of them. Driving in, that's going to be a charge on Seymour. And his fight was just planted right there, and Clint tried to
I'm going to guess that's all he's in there to do, plus maybe get a few rebounds.
But if you see those guys out, thank them, because the middle school games, I can tell you this, from my experience, that could change this year. They're not getting paid any extra to do those. So as a sponsor, you did not sign up and pay extra to do the middle school games. Now, there might have been some that may have ponied up a little bit more to make that happen. I'm not sure, but I know in the years past when we did them, it was just because we wanted to. And there's a walk in the paint on Jones. I know when I went over and was covering South Lawrence all those years and that made their state tournament run, there was nothing extra getting sent my way. I can promise you that. So being in all those guys, man, they have devoted a lot of their time. Jackson Robinson, hoop and the harm. That's going to be 6 on the night for him. He's going to have a chance to add one more to that. You did a lot of Kaufman games this year, didn't you?
After the first 2 away games, I did the rest of them of the year. So
there you go.
Yep.
Free throw is no good. Rebound Mason Tidwell in traffic. Throws up, and there's a foul. So Mason will shoot 2. 17-8. 47 seconds. Fouls on McDonald. Free throw hits the front of the rim, falls through the cylinder for 1. And one more coming up. Springer has checked into the game. Misses the second one. Rebound, Springer. Shot no good. Fighting for the loose ball, but Lewis County's going to come out with it. 38 seconds. And player for Lewis County falls down. Springer and Mason still away. Mason takes it in, shot up, no good, and they're going to get a foul. A blocking foul. He's trying to draw the charge there, and no dice. Says Mr. Official as Maddox Tanner tried to sell it. So Mason will get to try a couple more free throws. First one good. See if he can make the second one. Here comes Fight back into the game. He'll come in for Jones. I watched a lot more middle school games this year than I've watched ever, mainly because they were all broadcast, but a lot of them. It's the second one. Makes it remaining perfect. Make the first, miss the second. Again, Loretto pressuring the point guard, trying to turn it over. Lewis County still has the basketball. Springer got away with one there. Buttram tried to pick the pass, briefly knocked it away. Lewis County recovers, and Fight just says, "Get off me." Shot no good. Seymour swings it. Buttram, dribble drive, kick out, swing around at the horn. Mason Tidwell from the volleyball line, pure. Unbelievable. Can't make the free throw, but he can make the 80-foot three. That's how it works. 22-8. 8 minutes will be put back on the clock for the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Welcome back in here on the X Sports Network. I'm Cam Ashburn with Luke Maddox. Luke, you got to watch a former Loretto alum, basketball and baseball alum, Caleb Davis, play today.
I did.
How'd he do?
I had practice through the 5th inning, so I watched him on the way down, and then when I got there, it was about the 7th inning. They played 9 against a team from Illinois, but I heard he had a stand-up double bout, hit it out his first at bat, and then made a few plays at second, made a really good diving play. So all in all, I'd say it's a pretty good day for him.
Yep. Shot no good. Rebound Lewis County. Loretto still trying to get it. Mason's going to pick up a foul. Getting a little aggressive and turns around and smiles. Caleb, he was fun to watch. I guess you had to guard him in high school.
Yeah, I hated guarding him too.
You also said you hated guarding Mason Tidwell.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Both of them can shoot it from Loretto logo and in. Sometimes from behind the Loretto logo. And, I mean, Mason, he's big, but Caleb, he could get around, no problem.
Steal by Bowie. He's going to take it all the way himself. Sidesteps it out. It's going to be a charge. Oh, wow. He may have leaned. It's hard to tell from here, but Mr. Official definitely thought so. So Bowie will shoot 2 free ones. 22-8. We had which this was before you were born. It's sad to say. First free throw good. When Marcus Haslett was in our district, some of you old school Loretto fans, you definitely remember him at Marshall County. But they had him and another 6'8" kid. They had this little tiny point guard. I mean, they were phenomenal. That they ran this play on the tip, opening tip. It was a dunk play.
Right.
Every game. You knew it was coming. You couldn't stop it. And Coach Parker was here at the time. He said, I'm going to put you in the game. You have no business being in the game, but your only reason to be in the game is to not let them dunk.
Yep.
It's like they're not dunking in here. This is at Loretto. There's another turnover, and Loretto comes out with a Springer. So I'm sitting back. Wilkerson, 3, good. Timeout. We'll stay here. But 30-second timeout. But so I'm in the game. I'm like, I have no business being in that game. I think I was a sophomore. And I see it coming. Nothing I can do to stop it. I grab on to his waist as hard as I can and just go for a ride all the way to the rack. I didn't play the rest of the game. It was over. He got me out of there and said, you had one job. I was like, Coach, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I mean, the guy ended up playing in the association, but I would say for the 3 seconds I guarded him, that was the hardest player I ever guarded. 3 seconds. That's all I wanted to. He's about 6'8". He shoot threes from the hip. Unbelievable. Between him and Wiseman that played at Memphis East, that's the 2 best high school players I've ever seen. Banks shot no good in the paint. Rebound, Jackson Robertson. Bowie's shot no good. He's fouled and goes back to the free throw line. Of course, you had the old Kurt Hastings that played at Perry County.
Yep.
That was then that same time frame. You had Ron Mercer at Good Pasture. That was a region, a sub-state opponent. They were the cross region, I think. We went to Good Pasture and played one year. Second one, no good. 28-8. Did he miss them both? I was not.
No, he made the first.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Another steal, and much like their counterparts, the Panthers turning the ball over quite a bit here in the first half. Aaron drives, shot no good. He's fouled. And Fight, trying to take the charge, gets a block instead. Are you a fan? Would you like to see the circle in the paint where it's
the cylinder?
Yeah.
If they're going to enforce that, then yeah, I would. But
free throw good from Aaron.
I still don't think that it'll matter because most of the time when they call a charge now in like the middle school and high school, it's always under the basket. It's never going to be outside the cylinder.
I just don't think you should be able to take a charge second when the Mustangs not shooting well on the second free throws tonight. That's a walk. Got stuck in no man's land. Dakota Hull trying to make something out of nothing. He did the 180, just couldn't do the 360.
He was hoping somebody's going to be at the free throw line.
I think he was too. He outran. That's what you call out-kicking your coverage. Buttram almost lost it. Gobbles it back up. Seymour for three. No good. Rebound. Tipped it around. Jackson Robertson has it. He takes it in the paint. Swaps over to his right hand. No good. Gets his own rebound. Nice ball movement. Seymour again for three. Good. That right there was a pretty impressive ball movement there for the Mustangs. You think this team is better? You know, Seymour didn't play last year. You think they're better than they were last year? I think there's a lot more. Loretto, the Mustangs got a lot more growth and experience from last year. Absolutely.
Like Jackson Robertson, he's a lot bigger this year. He's he can dribble through anything you want him to do, but he can also pull up from 15 feet and just drain a mid-range shot. And then Bowie's gotten a lot more post experience. I think he's gotten tougher down there. And then Seymour, he's just a better addition for them. And Mason's always been Mason, but also Corbin been playing really well. So
Loretto's still maintaining possession. That, again, Bowie can't get it to go. Can't get that to go either. Picked up by Mason. No good. Man, there's just a lot of fouls, and Bowie gets three. That's a foul all day long, and they are going to call it on Banks. Man, 32-8, 4:38 to play. I know what the officials are thinking. It's just let's just get it over with. But you got to protect the players.
Then you got Jaden Aaron. He's grown a lot.
He has.
Last 2 years. And then you got Kylan Wilkerson is turning into a good.
Oh, he is.
Good prospect for both. The Mustangs.
The depth is much more evident this year.
Butcher's become a rebounder too, on top of shooting.
Yep. That pass from Wilkerson looking for Buttram and not completely pushed ahead to Banks. Banks goes up. Seymour coming down, a hoop and the foul. Banks will shoot the and one. But you look at the Mustang team, you put Corbin on the floor, and I don't know what the status is going to be for him moving forward, but you look at him, Bowie, Jackson Robertson, Seymour, and Tidwell. Free throw is good. Any of those kids at any night could go for 20, and you wouldn't surprise you. And they all have. If you get all five of them clicking, my goodness. They might, AA basketball, they might be as close to unbeatable as it would get. When Bowie gets his first field goal of the night, if they're all clicking. Like I said, they're really good regardless. But
right.
That's a very formidable starting five. Then you add the bench.
It just makes your off nights look a lot cleaner and better.
Yeah, absolutely. Future is definitely bright. That's a Banks, man, having a nice half. He's got all but two of Lewis County's points. And stripped from behind. That was Banks. Shuffled his feet a little bit. I'm glad they didn't call. I don't like them calling that. That's a three-point shot coming in. That's good. For Maddox Tanner, I could have told you we were supposed to get a timeout. Coach Tipp saw all he wanted to see of that little run. 34-16, 3:34 to play here in the first half on the X Sports Network.
Buying or selling a home has never been simpler or more professional than with Realtor Jacob Patterson guiding you through the process. Jacob is currently featuring this beautiful new construction property in Loretto, Tennessee, located near the Cherokee Hills subdivision.
Hi, I'm Jacob Patterson from Caldwell Banker Southern Realty, and if you're looking to buy or sell or interested in this home that we featured today, just give me a call or text at 931-279-1707 anytime, any day, and I'll be there to help you.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Coming out of the timeout, Loretto with the ball. Wilkerson going to bring it up the floor. Had to step into Corbin's role. Inside, Bowie, shot up, no good. And Banks is going to pick up the foul. That was the least of the fouls that they've committed. That one was all ball. But there was about 4 or 5 others before that were not. And it was not called throughout this game. So pick your poison. Cayson's first free throw good. And he knocks them both down. Seven in the quarter for Bowie. Goes to the bench along with Jackson Robertson. Springer comes in. Tidwell, Wilkerson, Seymour, and Aaron on the floor for the Mustangs. 20-point lead on senior night. Pass stolen away. Tidwell for the Mustangs. Kicks it down. Seymour in the left corner for three. Good.
He's 4 for 6 from 3.
Yep. 12 points. Lewis County just running all over the place in the paint. No good. Rebound, put back, good by Hull. That's a foul. And Banks, that's going to be 3 on him. Leading scorer for Lewis County. Probably fits to go to the bench.
Foul number 42, Bo Banks, his third.
I mean, I get you say you take him out, don't want him to pick up 4, but in a game like this, you leave him in, right? Just you got to do something. You can't let it get away from you. It's getting there.
It was fine that it was. It's still a 22-point game, but it's better that it's 2:40 left instead of 4:40 left.
Yeah. Mason hits them both. It's his first points of the second quarter. Lewis County. Moore, who entered the game, kicked out. 3-point shot coming, no good. And Hayden Buttram gets the rebound. You said he's a rebounder. There he is. Push the head, Springer, finger roll, no good. Are we going to get a block or are we going to get a charge? We're going to get a block. I like the fact they're calling them all blocks. I do, because
they're sliding right under.
They are. They are. And and I think they're getting them right, because you see a lot of times the official wants to make that block call or that charge call.
Yep.
Springer shoots first free throw, no good. And so you rarely see a officiating crew get them right. It's a 50-50, flip a coin. I think they've got them all right tonight. Second one is good. Of course, you're Lewis County. You may think something completely different.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Had to pick his dentures up off the floor. He's ready to go now. 42-18, Loretto leads. Moore. A little left-handed hook, I guess. Almost went in, didn't though. Loretto with the rebound. 1:55 to play in the first half. Loretto trying to remain undefeated in the district. It consists of 3 other teams outside of themselves. Foul in the paint. Didn't see it, quite honestly. I think that's on Ray. I think the Lewis County coach wanted to ask, hey, what did you call? I don't think there was a lot there. Cayson's going to rattle that one in. He's had to quiet the night on the free throw line. Only had the 1 field goal. Everything else has been from the charity stripe.
But he's missed 2 or 3 too, though.
From the free throws, yeah, he has. He's got 9 in the quarter. 7 of those are from the free throw line. Finger roll, no good. Rebound, Jaden Aaron. Under a minute and a half. Buttram can't get that pass and tried to save it. Throws it away. Lewis County with it. And that's a shove off. And they're going to call a block. There was no block there. That was a clean shove off. He was behind the play. Probably couldn't see it.
Foul number 3, Calvin Wilkerson, his first.
When you run a 7-second 40 at 95, that's pretty impressive, though. So give him credit for trying. Free throw no good.
Dakota Hall at the line for Lewis County.
Tell the crowd's getting a little restless. Free throw, no good. Missed them both. I'm talking about the energy. Everybody was kind of worried about the atmosphere in this gym and whatnot. Different than the barn. And when you have games like we've seen tonight, and, Calvin Wilkerson was 3. 6 in the game for him. And that's a turnover. Ray stepped over the line, throwing the ball in. So Loretto will get it right back. Man, my kid made that same mistake the other night. He's 8, though. I don't think he did. I'm just saying I don't think he thought he did. I don't think he thought he stepped over the line. It's just not something you don't see. Free, no good. Jaden Aaron with a tough rebound and put back. Good Mustangs. It's been all them. You just don't see kids at this level make that mistake unless you just lose concentration. I don't think that's what happened. That's a walk. Trying to make a play. Got to value the effort. It's going to get Fight back in the game. 26 seconds remaining. Coach Rutledge is going to come up here and talk to us at the half. 16 seconds inside. Thompson shot no good. Fighting for the loose ball. Last touch by him. So Lewis County will inbound. I got to get the net untangled. 12 seconds is what we got left. Lewis County races up the floor. Kick out. And they're going to lose track of time. I do that too. But I'm not on the floor. 49-18 at the half. Mustangs way out in front. We'll take a quick break, come back and talk to Coach Rutledge.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Tegan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Tegan's Food Store today.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an Amar Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. Mustangs lead 49-18. And we're joined by Lady Mustangs head coach, Coach Ashley Rutledge. Coach Rutledge, you celebrated a birthday earlier this week.
I did, yeah. Had a good birthday.
25?
Yeah. 39.
Well, I'm telling you, I'll be honest with you. 39 feels no different than 40.
Okay, that's good to know.
It feels no different.
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm like, no, I'm proud of it.
35 to 36 is the one that got me. When I hit 36, that was like, man, I feel old.
Yeah.
But 40, I'm feeling it. It's no different.
Good to know.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. So, big win tonight, points-wise. Talk to you about Tuesday night, though.
Okay.
I'm sure you've been asked that a lot. What happened?
Well, those games happen. I don't mind losing, but in the manner that we lost, that was the hard thing for us coaches that we struggled with because it was very effortless. We really looked lazy, like we just did not play with heart. And so, Wednesday was an eye-opener day, and I do think that loss will be something that helps spearhead the rest of our season.
So, you hear that a lot of teams, with one loss, you've been in that position before, and you're kind of on cruise control, then all of a sudden you run smack into something in tournament play. So is a loss at that point, obviously you don't want to lose to Summertown or a district game anytime, but it's not the worst thing in the world, is it?
Sure. No, I mean, I think if you handle it in the right manner and you learn from it, then it's not. If you don't learn anything from it, then it is. So hopefully our girls will learn from it. We saw a much bigger intensity out there tonight. The last time we played Lewis County, they had 31 points. So to hold them to 6, we really keyed in on defense the past few days, and I feel like our girls understand what the expectation is.
And of course, was it just one field goal tonight you allowed, or two? One or two?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Potato, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you can do that, I don't care what the other team is. I feel like if you played at South Lawrence, no offense to South Lawrence, are they playing tonight?
They're playing tonight, yeah.
Are you missing Grace's game?
It's in the fourth quarter. We're down by 3.
Oh, geez. So I've got you up here talking to you, and you need to watch your kid.
I got it pulled up right here. It's all good.
Thank God for X Sports. Those guys are awesome, ain't they?
They are so awesome.
So good. But in all seriousness, I don't know that you can hold an 8th grade. Lewis County, like you said, they scored. They had no problems necessarily scoring last time. That wasn't last Friday night. That was.
Yeah, they really didn't, and they penetrated to the lane a lot, and so we talked about that. We keyed it on that. So, to see our team flip the script tonight, I know that they're going to learn from our loss on Tuesday.
So what was the mood like on Wednesday morning back to school or practice?
It's as a coach, after you have those games, I remember as a player I would kind of like avoid making eye contact with my coach. But the next day was my birthday, so the players kind of would walk past me in the halls and go, "Happy birthday, coach," and then look down and walk off, until they knew what was going to happen at practice. So, anyways.
Then they were mad at you.
Yeah, then that was probably not too fun.
That's when you put the blame on Nick Moore.
That's right.
See, that's the valuable part of having somebody like him on the staff is anything you don't want to do, just make Nick do it.
That's right. We'll just blame him. No, and I will say Nick's been a great asset to our team, and he's brought the toughness football mentality to our girls, and so I know it's going to pay off having him as a coach. It has already.
Just don't let him tell too many football stories because he tries them. He's a Moore.
Okay.
He embellishes.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Got it.
You've been around Bob.
Oh, we love Bob. We call him Captain Bob. He takes us to away games.
Has he ever told you any stories about his brief time at Alabama?
I don't think he has.
I don't know if they're true. I have no idea, but he tells them like they are.
So we need to get him to tell us a few stories next road trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's one with, anyway. But congrats on the win tonight. Happy birthday, belated birthday. And
thank you.
Tournament starts here in a couple weeks. Of course, you're going to come down to a coin flip.
Yeah.
You got to love those coin flips.
Oh, yeah.
Like it doesn't really matter, though, does it?
I don't think so.
No.
At the end of the day, no.
The one that matters is the one coming up at the district. That's where it matters, the seeding in the region.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll let you get back to the middle school game because I know you're.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
What's the score? What we got?
40-33. They went on a little run, unfortunately.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to that because I think we're bad luck talking to her. They're getting further down. All right, we'll send it to break.
You.
Yes, ma'am. We'll come back here with some stats and the second half when we return on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Tegan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Tegan's Food Store today.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. We'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car front and back to remove any stubborn bugs and dirt before guiding you through the tunnel, where your car will be treated to the ultimate spa treatment with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network. 48-18 at the half. Leading the way for the Mustangs is Clint Seymour with 12. Colin Wilkerson with 6. Jackson Robertson with 6. Kason Springer added 1. Mason Tidwell 10. Hayden Buttram 2. Kason Bowie with 9. Jaden Aaron with 3. For Lewis County, Phoenix McDonald with 2. Maddox Tanner with 3. Bowbanks with 11. I think that's right. I may be missing one there, but 49-18 regardless. That is the score that matters, and Loretto playing really well tonight. It was a close game last Friday night at the half.
You said they played back, or they played like off of what they
the girls
play.
did.
Oh, okay.
I think both of them did. I think it's interesting. I know in a lot of sports, after a loss, how do you respond? And your really good teams respond in a positive way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see they don't respond well, and it just snowballs.
It just depends who your next opponent is, because if it's somebody that you know that you're fixing to beat the brakes off of, I think he's still staying with that same mentality. But if it's a rival in your district, I feel like the mentality is totally different than it would be if you were playing just a regular non-district game.
You can still respond no matter who you were playing in a positive way, and they responded well tonight, even though you knew the outcome before the game started, most likely. You hate to always say that, but that seems to be the case. You hold a team to 2 field goals or 1, whatever it was. I don't care who you're playing. That's pretty impressive.
And they both came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Jackson steals it away, and his basket good. So you're always looking for those responses. Even if you're playing a tough team, you may lose the second in a row, but your response was good. And it wasn't the loss. It was just how they lost. I think, how everybody talks about. It's like, a little missed rebound, put back good by Jones. It's like somebody says, not what you say, it's how you say it. 51-20. Mason inside of Jackson, posting up. Hoop is good. And he's fouled. Going to do a little bit of a flex. A little bit from Jackson. Well, any more, he probably would. He'd probably be getting the OT signal in his direction. But, just you can do a little bit. Talking about Lawrence County, that team's got they've got a little edge to them like that too, don't they? Missed free throw, no good. I've seen them kind of flexing over some players.
Got to have the fire.
I mean, you're going to get teed up for it, but at the same time, you kind of like that somewhat. If your opponent, you don't like it. It's going to have a little bit of cheapiness to you. Not a lot, but a little. Lewis County trying to penetrate and can't. Now they kick it and get it back out. McDonald and get a screen from Jones. Still didn't get him a lot of space. And Banks from the free throw line, and out no good. Rebound, Clint Seymour. Hayden Buttram, left side. Playing a lot of minutes tonight. And Seymour's pass is no good. Layup, no good. And coming back the other way, Mason Tidwell. Basket good. Little sidestep action, and that's 12 in the game for Mason. That's a walk. Not going to get called. That's okay. Lewis County gets the rebound, but stolen away by Mason Tidwell. Nice interception. Mason goes down. He's fouled. And I think the Lewis County player, Banks, I believe that's who that is. It's not going to be Banks. No, that's maybe McDonald. He got the worst end of it. So Mason will shoot two. He's such a big kid. Not necessarily tall, but just built solid.
He's eating something different than I'm eating.
All them Tidwells, man. That whole family.
Genetics, that's all it is.
It is. It's genetics. Him and his cousin, his sister, all great athletes. His dad, his uncle. Mason knocks them both down. It's kind of like the Weathers. You just get that last name, you're going to be all right with sports. Lewis County. Jones cutting in. And I'm guessing the foul called on Case and Bowie. And we're all still looking around trying to find that one. Lewis County and Jones. Out to McDonald and has it stripped away. Lewis County going to pick it back up. Tanner all the way. Robertson up ahead to Seymour. Seymour's layup good, and he's fouled by Banks. That's going to be 4 on Banks. And if you're Lewis County, you got to be thinking, what do we got to do?
Foul number 42, Bo Banks, his fourth, team third.
5:08 to play here in the third, and I think we're going to get a running clock in this one too, don't you, at 49 points?
40. Close
40.
though.
39. Yeah, 40. Oh, I was thinking if it's going to be 40, then, yeah, combined. Also, it could be, no offense to Miss Marks, but my Loretto math skills.
She's so good.
But it's a jump ball. It's going to go to the Mustangs.
Collins like a little gnat that just won't get off of you. That's all. I mean, he is stuck to you so tight, and if you get it anywhere in front of him, it's either getting tipped or he's taking it away from you.
I think him and Springer both have been two of the most improved players on the team. Jaden Aaron can make an argument for that. Once he got that hand healthy, he's been good. And there's Kylan Wilkerson for 3. That's 9 in the game for him. There's no stopping the Mustangs tonight. I mean, they just the depth this team has is.
They just hadn't had it in the last few years.
Oh, they haven't, and it's going to go a long ways come tournament time. I mean, you miss Corbin Reynolds, your primary ball handler, and you think, okay, well that's a big problem. It's not been. I'm not saying you don't want him.
You just have people stepping up.
You have people stepping up. And last year it would have been a problem, big problem. Jaden going to get the foul, but and the crowd begins to start to file out of here. It's awful hot in here. Of course, it was. I don't know what the free throw. No good. Thompson going to come in, so is Buttram. Seymour and Bowie come out. I don't know what the groundhog said today. I didn't pay attention to that. I don't watch the news anymore.
I think you didn't see the shadows of spring's coming early.
Yeah, well, I think summer was here today.
Oh, it felt nice.
It did. Hope it's that way again tomorrow.
I think it's supposed to be.
And that's a nice tape by Jaden there. And I can see a little golf in my future tomorrow. Lincoln plays tomorrow at 11 o'clock makeup game. You want to come watch football and basketball blended together? Come watch those 8 through 10-year-olds at Rotary tomorrow.
So American rugby is what you're saying?
It's rugby on a basketball court, yeah. It's quite we had a form tackle the other night. Lincoln thought he broke his finger, had a concussion. Okay, I mean, it's rough. It's rough. 3-point shot, good. That was a good one. Maddox 10, that's his second 3 of the game. Springer can't get that to go. Had a good look. 3:08 remaining in the third. Fight in the corner. I don't think he's going to shoot it from there. And Springer almost stole it, diving on the floor. What? I don't like it. I don't like giving the timeout there. I know people disagree, and that's fine. You can do that. 30-second timeout. We'll go real quick. 65-23, Loretto leads.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
Welcome back here on the Ag Sports Network. Why don't you check on some scores for us? You get the Lawrenceburg score at the half. What is that?
21-11 at half for
21-11.
Lawrenceburg versus Tullahoma.
I think the 8th grade girls for South Lawrence, I think their season came to an end tonight, but that was a good run by them. Awful young team. Future's bright. South end of the county. I don't think there's any more evidence than that. And
it's 45-42. South Lawrence is down with 4 seconds remaining.
What's the score?
45-42.
Oh, so it's not over. Okay. Well, they still got a chance.
So 45-43 is one more free throw coming for South Lawrence.
Foul was on Buttram there is what they called. If you can get a Summertown score whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, let me watch the end of this and we'll go back to
2:07 to play here.
45-44, down 1.
Three-pointer good from Fight. I'm going to guess most of our audience has watched that game.
Probably.
We're probably.
There's 143 on that game.
Yeah. Yeah. Off his foot of there, and it's going to be picked up by Ray.
We got a foul, 2.5 remaining.
Three-pointer coming. No good. Rebound, Loretto. Wilkerson, the Buttram for 3, short. Rebound catches Springer short, but he's able to grab it. Wilkerson, high post to Aaron, kick out, swing it around. Butchum going to fire it again. That one looks good. It is.
3 points by Hayden Butchum.
So 2.5 remaining, 46-44. South Lawrence is down. They're going to roll it. And it's going to be stolen away.
So that's game.
Yep, that's it.
Well, it's going to be disheartening for those girls. Valiant effort. They got down by as many as 7 in the second half. Shot no good. Under a minute now. And the mercy rule will come into effect for the fourth. Springer knocks that 3 down. It's been a shooting gallery tonight.
Mount Pleasant's up 4 against Summertown in the men's game.
Not a huge surprise.
254 left in third.
Summertown got the pieces. Mount Pleasant's better than I think anybody thought they would be. Kind of like Giles County. Playing well. Buttrum's 3 no good, 17 seconds. So if Mount Pleasant can win that game, they'll be in control of second with one more meeting with Summertown at the end of the season coming up. Stolen away by Buttram, 4 seconds. Springer, he's going to shoot the 3 at the horn. Almost had it. 71-26. After 3, we head to the fourth. It'll be a running clock. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Fourth quarter underway. Crowd really thinned out after that on the Loretto side. Lewis County. Loretto going with the younger guys. Excuse me for the yawn. And there's a 3-pointer. How about that? Maddox Tanner. That's his third 3 of the night. Thompson goes up. Basket good. Almost lost it, but he recovered nicely. So Seymour finishes with 15. Wilkerson with 9. Jackson Robertson with 10. Shot. That's good by Maddox Tanner.
Timeout, West Gaines.
Timeout on Florida. We'll stay here. Mason Tidwell ended with 14. Kason Springer with 4. Hayden Buttram with 5. Kason Boo with 9. Jaden Aaron with 5. I don't think we'll see any of those players back in the game. I could be wrong, but I don't think we will see them back in the game. It's been one of those nights. It's been all Mustangs, and girls have yet to lose on this home floor. The newly minted home floor. And Carly said something interesting. It doesn't feel like I'm even in Loretto. And I get that. I had that same feeling the first few times I came in here. I'm like, I feel like I'm in an away game. But the more games I've been here, it's like, okay, this is home. I don't even remember what the barn looks like anymore. I don't. I do, yeah. So what was your least favorite place to play? You can say it.
The barn's my favorite.
You love playing there?
Oh, I love it.
As an opponent, that's not a good thing.
Oh, no.
But just because the atmosphere?
I hate Summertown.
I did too. I think if you ever was an opponent on that floor, it has nothing to do with, Summertown's always good. But the gym itself is just, it's a death trap.
There's no telling how many times my head hit the sidewall.
Well, see, they didn't. You had padding on it on the sides whenever you played.
No, the sides don't have padding.
Oh, I know.
The baseline does now, finally.
But, it didn't when I played. It was like you're in a hockey rink, getting hip checked, everything else.
But the Ralph, you can't beat the Ralph. But the
well,
barn,
that's
other than the Ralph, the barn that's where I love to play. Even though you almost hit the rafters when you shot it, it was so fun. The atmosphere was so loud.
It was different. Those games were big. So you were here for the Lawrence County Loretto game this year, right?
Yep.
So was the atmosphere similar?
Yeah, I'm telling you, there was more people in here, so it was even louder.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But there's the barn's so compact and tight.
Yeah.
Everybody's in there.
Yeah, you're not on the top of the floor here.
No.
And you don't have the end zones, and it is a little different.
Yeah, the teams were just as good or better than last year too, so it was even a better game.
Yeah, it was a good game. Last year was overtime game. This year was as well.
Yep.
At least the one here, and it's I don't know. I've heard people say they think the atmosphere is better because there's more people here, but there again, you're not on top of the floor, so.
This new gym's nice too. There's nothing wrong with it.
No. I don't think there's anybody complaining. That's going out of bounds. That would be Loretto basketball. Clock continues to run. 78-21. We're going to get Wilkerson and Springer back in the game, so hold on to their stats just before we mail them in because that could change. Surratt comes out. Surratt. I know better. But, yeah, it is a nice gym. It's very nice. And I know there's a lot more that they what a move by Colin Wilkerson. My goodness. There's a lot more they want to add to the gym, and they're going like banner or murals. Here comes Springer. Layup no good. Wilkerson put back good. All right.
Colin Wilkerson.
He's got 13. Two off the Mustang lead for the score. Another player in double figures, though. Off a foot of Loretto and Thompson. Surratt going to come back in, as is Schuler-Webb. And Wilkerson and Springer head back to the bench. I think that was just to get Kylan in double figures, if you know the truth. I'm going to say that's inaccurate. That's not what that was about, but we can imagine it was. Lewis County shot blocked.
Great defense there
by Brown. Hawkins Brown. That sounds like a musician's name, doesn't it? Or an actor. Hawkins Brown. I think he got Mr. Webb got away with a little walk there. Long rebound by Surratt. Henry in the lane. Nice feed over to Brown. Put back by Surratt, no good. And Brown getting after it. Oh, Hawkins. Hawkins Brown. I like that name. If you don't make a career in basketball, you can make a career as a country music singer by his name. Hawkins Brown. Inside, and Mr. Hawkins Brown going to pick up the personal foul there. He got his money's worth. That was mano a mano with Ethan Powers there. Two big boys.
Foul number 34, Hawkins Brown, his first, team first. Ethan Powers at the line for Lewis.
Powers' free throw is no good. But I was talking about the gym. They got there's a lot of things, decorative things they still, and it just second free throw is good. If they just hadn't, I don't know if they're in and just hadn't put them up, or I understood that they were going to be up before the season's over, but they may have a problem getting them in. I haven't asked in a minute. I've been disconnected this year from being in the know. But that's okay. There's a three-pointer coming, and no good. Long almost had that. Rebound Thompson, and I hadn't seen that in a minute. I ain't seen a ball wedged between like that, especially from in the paint.
The other day watching men's college basketball, I seen a reverse layup wedge. First time in my life I've ever seen a reverse layup wedge.
I haven't seen that either. It is a jump ball.
Loretto
basketball.
Guy went from the right side all the way up under the left.
And wedged it.
And threw it like a little just touch shot off the rim, and it wedged after the first bounce.
Surratt for three, nails it, man. The kid, he is going to fire it. Henry has got one of those triggers, man. He's just going to pull it from anywhere. If he's got a little room, he's going to fire it. I've said it before. He's a kid after my own heart, man. That's where I was. You give me the basketball and I got any kind of separation, I was going to shoot it. And I only get 30 seconds of playing time a night, man. I'm going to make it count.
That's how it was for me, too.
Yeah, I think you got more than 30 seconds a night. 1 minute to play in this one. That's where I'd be checking in. I'd be getting a coach. All right, Ashburn, get in the game. There's a foul. That's why I always hated the running clocks.
When you went in, it was the
running
clock.
It's the running clock. I don't know if they even had a running clock back then. I didn't pay attention. Free throw good from Miller. And they're supposed to be stopping the clock, and they're not. And that may be at the direction of Lewis County's coach. I'm not sure. They do stop it here on the whistle. They got a lane violation. They're going to start the clock right back up. I'm guessing that's on. Now he is going to stop it. Just sometimes makes that next one. Sometimes the coach can know when to say when. Sometimes. And Loretto, I think Webb's going to be content dribbling this one out. Under 10. So let's go through and let's get some stats here real quick for you. The quicker we can get out of here. Loretto gets the win, 80-34. Clint Seymour finishes with 15. Colin Wilkerson with 13. Mason Tidwell with 14. Jackson Robinson with 10. Kaysen Springer with 4. Henry Surratt with 3. Hayden Buttram with 5. Dylan Thompson with 2. Kaysen Bowie with 9. Jaden Aaron with 5. So spreading the wealth around. 4 in double figures. Mustangs get the win. Next showdown with Mount Pleasant, who's leading Summertown last check. So that will be for the district regular season championship. At least an outright win. You at least got a share of it. So that will be Tuesday night right here. Actually, that's going to be in Mount Pleasant, right on the X Sports Network. All right, Luke, appreciate you helping out tonight.
No problem.
Thanks to Crash. Have you lived that down yet? No, he hasn't. No. 80-34 in the final. Mustangs and Lady Mustangs each get the win. We will see you on Tuesday night from Mount Pleasant.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.